What's up, y'all? Happy 420 and shout out to George Floyd. Justice has been served. Derek Chauvin has been found guilty of all 3 counts. Shout out, but we ain't gonna celebrate just too soon, but just shout out to George Floyd. But I want to come to you guys real quick because, okay, so you guys know I moved back to New York City on April 1st of last year, 2020, in the brink of the freaking COVID-19 pandemic, when it was crazy, just straight chaos, right? And when I moved back to New York City, I left all of my things in LA. I just came back with my suitcase and that was it, right? Because it's a lot to load. So if you guys can see, some of the stuff is behind me that has finally arrived from cross country from LA to New York. It came last Saturday and I was so grateful. I'm like, finally it came. 28 boxes, 1 large suitcase, 1 large duffel bag, and some other miscellaneous items. And it was supposed to be an ironing board, but they misplaced my ironing board, so I should file a claim. But I'm saying, you know what, I'm going to charge it to the gang. Y'all can keep that little ironing board. But yeah, 28 boxes. So I'm almost done unpacking. I unpacked 8 boxes yesterday. I'm in the middle of unpacking like 3 here. I might just finish that later this week. But as I was unpacking, you know how like you haven't seen things in a while because you had it in storage? I think this is cool, by the way. I got this bracelet for myself. As y'all know, I am into the kink lifestyle. I haven't worn it. I have so much shit I really haven't worn in a long time. But I think, I might have to whip it back out. I might have to whip this out. I got this for myself, actually, I think in New York before I moved to LA in 2016. My life is definitely a story, but it's cute. It's cute for the video, but this is not what I wanted to show y'all. What I really wanted to show y'all is crazy. I kind of feel bad, but then again, I don't. So you guys know I was in a very serious long-term relationship that began, I think, in 2014 when I first moved to New York from Atlanta. And it carried all over until like 2017. So it crossed over from the East Coast to the West Coast because we were dating. I met him in New York. He's from Brooklyn. And then I moved to LA, which he couldn't resist not moving with me. So he followed me and whatever. We moved in together. We were moving in, like we lived together like our entire relationship. He paid all the bills. It was a very intense, chaotic relationship. Very intense. That's my last. Yes, ended December 2017. And I have been single since. But I think I have been enjoying my singlehood a little bit too much. And I don't know about you guys, but if you ever been in like a very intense, I'm talking about intense. Intense is an understatement, but intense. I'm just trying to be conservative here. Intense relationship. And then you finally get out and you get a chance to breathe. It's just like, you enjoy it. And then not only that, but I guess maybe I have been tainted a little bit by some of the things that transpired in that relationship. So I've been very super duper careful about relationships that I get myself into. Although I am currently dating now, but I can keep a secret. 2017. So yes, I'm about to show you guys. So this is the thing. So, me and this guy, we dated madly. I was deeply in love with him. It just didn't work out. Like, that whole relationship is just a whole story by itself. But it didn't work out. I really wanted to part ways with him. I'm just like, this just is not working. It's too much. It's too much for me, right? So, we split up. I pushed him out. Even though, like, we were living together, of course, in New York and in LA. And he was paying the bills. You know, both of our name was on the lease. It's just like, you got to go. I made him move out. He found a place like around the corner from where I live and would like pop up at my crib. I talked about this like during the breakup process, right? Y'all gotta go way back and watch that video. But yeah, he just would pop up at my crib, just unexpected. I'm just alarmed, like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, you cannot be doing this. And just knocking on the door. But it was difficult for him to like let go. And he tried to find like many ways to like reach me and like win me back over, including this gift I'm about to show y'all. And when he brought me the gift, it was around December, around the time we had broke up, December 2017. But I just wasn't feeling it. I'm just like, you can't buy me back. You can't, nothing you can say, nothing you can do is nothing to get me back with you, because I'm over it. I'm tired. I'm burnt. I have no more love to give, basically. No, I was not deeply in love with a few men. Now, I may have given the impression that I was a little giddy about some men that I've dated, but not deeply in love. Don't get the two misconstrued, okay? I was deeply in love with him to the extent that I kind of compromised my own dignity at sometimes, but I'm not going to get into that. What I do want to talk about, which is kind of related to this, because when I say he came back, I tried to win me over, and he like brought me this Christmas gift. Surprise, surprise! I got you this gift. I didn't really pay any attention. I think I was so like annoyed the fact that he came unexpected and trying to win me back with some materialistic thing that I didn't really pay attention to it. But I kept it though. That's the thing about me. Like I'll hold on to things, right? That like gifts that people have given me. But I didn't really like pay attention to it. I opened it and I looked at it, but I didn't really like pay attention to it. So now like I'm going through my things, unpacking my shipment that came recently on Saturday to my place from LA. I'm looking at this. And y'all probably remember, because I did go live and I talked about disrespectful ass Christmas gifts, right? So y'all gotta go back and watch that video. And I just kind of watched a clip of that video before I went live here, and I feel a little bit bad about it, because I'm just like, damn, I went in on this shit. But it's not really bad. But the thing is, it's not about, oh, it's not a bad gift. It's alright. I did downplay the gift though. I downplayed the gift when he gave it to me. So I just like, first of all, I don't wear this kind of jewelry. You guys know what kind of jewelry I like. I like African-centered jewelry, like wooden, handmade jewelry. This is like, I don't know what freaking type of shit this is, but it came from Macy's, as I see. It's a 7.25 inch long bracelet. I'm still not going to wear it, and most likely I'm going to throw it away. But what alarmed me is that I just paid attention to the back. I'm looking at like, how much this is? I'm like, damn, where did I get this from? And I remember, I was like, oh, he gave me this as a gift. I just had remembered, because I don't buy shit like this. I just don't. And it dawned on me like, this is a freaking bracelet he gave me. And the price says $180, which is not that really expensive. But I think it costs more than what I thought it cost. Because I thought it was like a little cheap ass freaking Kmart $30 bracelet. And if you guys go back and watch the video, that's the amount that I said it was worth. I was like, oh, it's a $30 bracelet. But in my mind, I guess if I had to assign a value to it, like, the shit, I don't want it. I don't want you. Bye-bye. But now that I look at it, I was like, oh, it's a little bit more than what I thought. I guess 6 times more than what I thought, but still. $180. Oh, well. Oh, freaking well. Oh, well, you guys. I mean, it is what it is. It's just like, I'm done. Like, that relationship is over, you know. Sometimes I do wonder, like, I wonder if he's still alive, you know. Yeah, it was that crazy. I wonder if he's still alive. Women. Oh! Listen, I will admit, and even the guy I'm dating now, like, I told him, and I told guys this, it's like, I am no different than other women. I hear guys complain about, oh, my ex did this, my baby mama, da-da-da-da. And I'm just so real. I say, you know what? I gotta come correct. I am no different than your ex. In fact, I might be worse than her. Like, I be hearing the stories that they be saying, like, oh, the shit they been through with they ex-girlfriend, da-da-da. And I'm just like, oh, she was very nice. That's generous of her to do that. You know, they can be complaining about, like, the little most pettiest shit. I'm just like, I might be worse. I'm doing this because I feel like a piece of hairs. Something is there. But I'm like, I might be worse than her. And the guys be like, hold on. And I got a comment on one of my videos recently, and it's not something that is unusual. I've seen this comment before where guys be like, you so beautiful. You got all this going for yourself. Like, why are you single? What's wrong? There's nothing wrong. But then their go-to is, oh, you got to be crazy. No, it's not that I'm crazy. But I can get crazy, though. Like, I think everybody got a little crazy in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go there, and I'm very smart with it, too. So that's just a double-edged sword right there. Like, just, I'm not the one to fuck with, basically. But that was that. What do you guys think? I mean, am I wrong? No. Because if I was actually take some time to go into depth about that relationship, which I don't want to do. I have talked about that before. I'm over it. That's so 2017. We're in 2021. I'm just so over it. I felt so relieved getting out of that relationship. I felt very free. And, you know, I still have love for him. Like, I feel like the love never goes away. Like, when you're in love with someone, you just love that person, right? Like, my love was genuine, you know. That's why I went through as much as I went through with his ass. But moving on along, I also found these tongue rings that have nothing to do with that situation or my ex. That I don't think I ever wore these tongue rings before. It's crazy. The stuff that you find when you have things in storage. Just like, oh, what's this? And granted, I still have how many more boxes to go? I only unpacked, what, 10 boxes? So I still have like 18 more to go. I know y'all don't feel bad. I know y'all do not feel bad for him. For my women. Listen. Yeah. This thing is kind of slippery here. My hand is a bit slippery. Let's see. Are you trying to be funny, Dwayne? Trying to be funny. Are these African handcrafted tongue rings? You know damn well this ain't no freaking African handcrafted. But I do love African handcrafted jewelry. So if you was going to get me something to woo me, but that probably still wouldn't have worked. Huh? I know y'all heard the saying, when a woman's fed up, it ain't nothing you can do about it. It's like running out of love. I don't think I have it on properly. I don't really wear my tongue ring that much because I work with clients professionally. I always thought it was cool. I had my tongue ring on my tongue pierced since I was 18 years old. When I turned 18, I went crazy. I got everything pierced. Not literally everything, but close to it. It never closes. Why would my tongue hole close? No, it's not closed. If it was closed, I wouldn't be able to put it in there. I'm just wondering if I screwed the, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think so. I usually wouldn't take this long, but this is a different kind of ring. The top part. It's like a ball. I'm good. I'm fun. I'm gonna get it because I'm determined to get it. I have something else to show you guys too before I end this video. I think it's pretty funny. Why is this thing so hard to freaking... Because the ball keeps rotating. That's why it's so difficult. My cue to Jeopardy music. Well, you come do it then. You come put it on. Alright. It's hard. Determination. Here. I did it correctly. It's weird though because it has the thing on it. It's better when it's just a ball at the top. It has a ball and a ring. Ah. But yeah, I hope you guys didn't see that. My slit. It's just a leg, so what? But I got my everything pierced like when I was 18 years old, which was interesting because I got my tongue pierced, both of my eyebrows pierced, not at the same time, but consecutively. I got like 5 holes up each ear. I got my navel pierced. I was just all in it. I went all in with it, y'all. Your girl went all in. And then my dad, because I lived with my dad at the time, right? And my dad saw it and he was like, what's that in your navel, in your stomach? I said, I got my navel pierced. He was like, you got to take that out. He was like, if you don't take that out, he gave me, I think, 24 hours or something like that. If you don't take that out in 24 hours, I'm going to take your door down to your room. I'm like, you are not taking my door down to my room. You cannot do that because that's invasion of my privacy. He never took it down, but I just thought that was hilarious. Touch my nose with my tongue. I can't do that. My tongue is not that long. But this is what I want to show you guys. I thought this was funny, y'all. Look what I have. A bunch of toilet paper from LA. And this was during the pandemic, of course. These are mega rolls, too. You know when everybody was going crazy buying up toilet paper? I ended up going to the store and, of course, buying toilet paper. I mean, everybody, of course, was buying toilet paper because we need toilet paper to survive, right? Or to maintain our hygiene, at least. And I went to the market and I remember, like, all the shelves were just emptied out of everything. Like toilet paper, water, freaking Lysol spray. They were gone. Like cleaning supplies. Like the aisles were emptied out. So you really had to buy that shit in bulk. Because if you didn't, you just be asked to freak out. So I still had leftovers before I moved. Because I packed up. Like the pandemic hit in March. Like middle of March. And I made plans and I was out of LA April 1st. I was just like, pew. And I still had leftover toilet paper. And that's funny because I was unpacking and I saw like, toilet paper. You said Angel Soft, no. Well, what's your kind of toilet paper? Right now I have Quilted Northern. I switch it up. I'm not like loyal to toilet paper. On that note, I will catch you guys later. Love you guys. Smooches. Let me know what y'all think about this gift. I think I'm going to throw it away. The box is like all dirty looking now. And this, I never took it out. You guys can see it. I never took this thing out. It has always remained in its case. But he used to be always a giver though. Buying me Christmas gifts, Valentine's Day gifts, treating me to like vacations and shit like that. But sometimes guys think just because they wine and dine and take care of you, that you gotta somehow become their slave. I'm like, granted, I am into the little BDSM thing, right? Like, I do like being dominated, but it's a fine line between domination and abuse, and that was a problem in our relationship. And on that note, I'm just going to end there. I will catch you guys later. I love you guys. And, oh, this week I got to buckle down, y'all. I have to really, really buckle down because time is of essence. But I will catch y'all later. And I'm so glad it's springtime. It's New York City, y'all. I'm about to turn the freak up this summer, this spring. Because it's just that time. It's time to enjoy the progress that I've made, my accomplishments, and maybe the last of my singlehood. I don't know. We'll see. I know I can't be falling in love again. I need help. I'll catch y'all later.